Belcom, whack.
Belcom whack. That's 4 times, right? Whack. No, that was 3 times. One more time. Belcom whack. It's episode 4 of
episode 4.
Good Times, Gooder People.
Hi, friends.
The podcast.
Hello, friends.
Hello. It's been over a week. Missing our quota here.
Yeah.
Losing all our sponsors, but that's okay. We'll get new ones.
We hope you guys are still here with us. We apologize for the small hiatus.
Yeah,
Dealing with some personal
You
things.
have a lot of things going on, and I'm sure you have too. So
What?
you probably won't hear this until you're done with those things, because you still got to hear the first 3. So, and those are doozies. I tell you.
Busy life. Today it's just Ryan and I again. Javi getting over a cold. Thank goodness he didn't have COVID. I mean, he's vaxxed. He's fully vaxxed, but he got sick. Thank goodness he didn't have COVID. He just had a cold.
He waxed, though?
Ooh?
I don't think so. I highly doubt that. He's 30.
Vaxxed
he doesn't
and not
care
waxed.
anymore. Vaxxed
Dirty
and not
30.
waxed. You can't have one or the other. You have to have both.
Oh, man. But yes, we are back. The two of us.
Just the
Hopefully
two of
we'll
us.
have Javi next episode.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Oh, man.
But yeah, what's up, guys? How's it been? It's been a long week, it feels like.
It was
For
a
us, at
long
least.
week.
I know it was a long
It
week
was
for
a
me,
long-
yeah.
It was weird. Man, this weather, though, wild. I wasn't necessarily here this past week.
Yeah.
But before I left, and when I came back, thunder, storm, rain, lightning.
Yeah, craziness. It was... I realized it's monsoon season, but it was like Vegas got hit by a hurricane. It was
Who does that
crazy.
affect? Monsoon.
Monsoon?
I mean, does that always happen? Because I swear we didn't have this much rain in how... Is that every year?
That's what... I feel like monsoon season is during the summer typically, and I was talking to my mom about this. I was like, I don't remember last summer it being like this at all.
I think we went 18 months, I heard, without rain or some shit, and then all of a sudden, it's all backed up. And
Yeah.
it just released on us.
And now we're getting rain almost every day.
Please, well, I mean, not today.
I was going to say not today,
Frick,
but...
man.
And what's today, the 27th?
Yeah.
Sheesh, almost done with July.
Yikes, dude.
But yeah.
More than halfway. Ugh. Dude, everybody's getting flooded. Vegas flood.
Yeah.
I saw Arizona flood. I think I saw somewhere in Europe flood.
New York.
New York.
Disgusting.
Oh my god, bro. The wildest things. Follow this account on Instagram. What is New York? Is the handle. Subways flooded. Stores flooded. I don't know, man. Just people grilling out in the rain. With an umbrella
That's
over it.
so
Actually, the
funny.
first time you did it, didn't have an umbrella.
Yeah.
Still grilling. What are you accomplishing? But also, the power might have been out, but he still needed to eat and didn't want to pay for it. So he probably had to grill outside.
Make do with what you have.
Yeah. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. Damn, grilling in the rain. What a vibe.
But just seeing those videos of people walking down into the subway
Very
tunnels.
scary.
Flooded.
It's already, before you even get down to the thing, to the subway, it was already up to your waist. So I don't know what the accomplishment is here. I want to know what this, was the subway flooded or, I don't know. I didn't see
Yeah, because you
any
could
of
see, I could see in the background the train is moving,
Right.
but I don't know. I don't know. It just looked disgusting though.
I first thought, how are they not getting electrocuted? Because I know they run on
yeah.
the railroad tracks. But then I saw some comment. They were like, oh, there's some grounders and breakers in there. I don't know. I haven't learned that shit since high school. So I guess it's safe, but I still don't understand how it's running. How do you open the doors without it flooding in and getting people where they need to go? I mean,
Yeah.
Everyone should just cancel work. They should still get paid. Jobs, companies should cancel it and just let people stay home and not die trying to go to work. Fucking hell, that was crazy. The sewage, the manholes with the covers on it in the middle of the road, flooding, bursting, water bursting from the bottom.
Disaster.
And that is not the most clean city. If anything,
No.
the dirtiest city.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine all the rats and
Disgusting.
just in that water.
Yeah, I'm definitely not leaving the house. if I
No,
live there.
sir. Please no. You could turn off my AC, bro. I'll die in my room, not downstairs.
Yeah.
F that.
And this humidity too.
I can't imagine. I cannot imagine. And the windstorms. It blew everybody's shit off the rooftops I saw.
Yeah, trees falling.
My God, wow.
Everybody getting free trampolines.
You get lucky, bro. It lands in your shit. Free broken window, free trampoline.
Yeah.
You get both. Yeah. I don't know. Is this a God thing? Is God trying to tell us something?
Who knows?
Hey, God knows.
All I know is I don't mind the rain, but not to the point of flooding.
No, sir. Leave my valuables alone.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Bring the rain and the cool weather, but keep the flooding.
Yeah. I don't need the wind either.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
just take
that
the
too.
rain. I
Yeah.
don't really care for wind.
Agreed.
Oof.
Yeah.
Trying times.
Yeah. Hey, guess what?
Chicken butt.
Oh.
What?
I turned 26!
Whoa, I'm 26!
I'm 26! Yeah, I turned 26 on July 15th.
Sheesh.
Which is now 12 days ago. Yes, 12 days ago.
12 days in. How do
Holy
we feel?
smokes.
First thoughts, initial thoughts.
Panic.
At the disc?
Yeah. No, I mean, I guess it's more so just a personal. I'm doing it to myself, but 26, I feel like I'm in a second half of 26, or second half of the 20s crisis. You know.
Still mid-20s for 1
Yeah,
year.
mid, yeah. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't know where I'm going.
That's fine. We all know that's fine.
Yeah. It's all a part of the journey.
Who the fuck knows what they're doing besides
Agreed.
the people that already know what they're doing?
Yes.
And I don't
But do
know
they
too
really
many.
know what they're doing?
Maybe they do, but there's got to be some sort of balance here because they could be doing so well in their career, got their house, all their other shit. Oh, that's cool, bro. Just dropped my water and the cap wasn't sealed and now my feet's wet. Great. And guess what? Not only is this garage hot today, we have bugs that we're fighting off during this podcast.
It's a
And we're
war.
doing it for you.
It's a
Honestly, we're all doing it for you.
It's for the people.
I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing it for us.
For the people.
And you and S. Us. Oh my god. Shit, what were we talking about?
Knowing what you're doing.
Oh, yeah. There's got to be some sort of a drop-off unless they're a perfect person, you know? They could be having their careers together. All that shit's in line. But what else, dude? There's more to life than just that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think everyone's just struggling. Just maybe the majority of people our age or nowadays in this economy or whatever you call it, they don't know what they're doing, but they're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, everybody's trying.
Being aware of all your shit, all your problems, all the things you need to get done, that's the first part. That's the most important part. So, as long as you're aware of your situation, man,
of course,
it's all gonna be good.
Awareness.
It really is.
But yeah, I got to spend it at Disneyland. Haven't been in over a year.
Cap.
Well, to Disney, like inside the gates.
That's right.
Riding rides. I couldn't wait to get back to that.
What was the first?
The first ride I rode was Incredicoaster.
Of course, probably the shortest line. Did you run straight there? Was it rope drop?
I missed rope drop by a couple minutes, but I went straight there because Guardians and Cars were both already at a 40-minute wait. And I said, nuh-uh, not today.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, even though Guardians is my favorite ride. And I never got to ride it. So, that kind of sucks.
Always got to have a backup.
But we always know there will be a next time.
Yeah.
Or we can, I guess, we don't know. We hope and we wish
for it.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
How long was the line for Incredi?
When I went, I waited maybe 15 minutes.
That's casual. That's
Maybe
normal.
15, yeah. But as the day would go on, and then I went 2 days, it got a little bit up higher into the 40s and the 50s.
That wasn't the weekend, though.
No, it was midweek. A Wednesday and a Thursday. They lie about wait times. That's just me saying, because I went on a ride that said 60 minutes and I waited 15.
That's big cap, bro. Big brother, big cap. Come on.
Crowd control.
What? I get
Crowd
it.
control. They see 60 minutes.
They want people to go to fucking Nemo and shit?
To go to Nemo and Autopia.
Cap, dude. I will never go on that ride. I'll go on Autopia, though.
I usually don't feel claustrophobic. I don't think I'm claustrophobic, but when I went on Nemo, I got claustrophobic. I was like, this is too small of a space with too many people.
I don't know if I've ever been on it. Sorry, that's the water.
Hello, water heater.
Hello.
Everybody say hi.
Special guest.
Our first guest is the water heater.
And then the bugs.
And
then
bugs.
the mugs. Mugginess.
But yes.
Wow.
Birthday was fun.
Nemo.
Grateful to see 26 years of life. 25 was fun. I learned a lot. I grew a lot. And I made a lot of memories.
Good riddance. See you later.
Yeah, on to the next.
26, pick up sticks.
Thank you, next.
Oof.
Ooh.
Is there any big realizations you've had since the 12 days of being 26? I usually have those around my birthday, but I think it's because I only think about it when I'm on my birthday month.
Not at the moment. I think it's more so just because I'm unemployed right now. I'm kind of scrambling to find a job, but I want to work somewhere that I know I'll like, but I don't know until I try. But I'm scared to jump into cold water. So I'm kind of in a back and forth with myself. And I hate interviews. I get anxiety. But I mean, that's life, you know?
That's life.
You got to get over those hurdles.
Frank Sinatra said that.
Yeah.
Also, I think I was in that exact position when I turned 26, too.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck was I doing? I think I was serving, too. Yep, I was still serving.
Mm-hmm.
Still didn't know what I wanted to do, because that was my 24-year-old self saying, oh, I got to get out of, I don't know, whatever the job I had at the time. And then, you know, serving was my next thing. I was like, oh, new experiences, growth, cool, down, good money, got it. Did it, and when I turned 26, I was still at that spot, but with serving. And now, after COVID happened, I have to get back into serving, and then, I don't know, I'm at that place again. Unemployed right now, don't know what to do, but I know what I don't want to do.
Yeah.
And you're just figuring it out on the way. Make sure you cover all your bases, of course. Make sure everything's aligned and you're not homeless, but gotta do what you gotta do, but also do what you want to do.
And do what's best
Finding
for
that-
you.
Opening up a church next Sunday, come through. Preach. Yeah, man. Just gotta keep going. That's it. But if you stop and you're stagnant, you don't do anything, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
That's basically the same as giving up, you know? But it's all good, man. Live and learn. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. What about you? What you been up to?
Buncho. Went to Hawaii
Dang.
for a funeral.
Oh,
Went back. It was like 2 months ago I went. I don't remember. Bad memory.
So sorry.
I don't remember. Yeah, went
Condolences.
to... Thank you. A funeral for my great-grandma on my dad's side. She was, I think, my first generation to move, or the first generation to move here from the Philippines. I don't know where. You know what, bro? I had so many talks with all the people at the funeral, or at least the people I felt comfortable talking with. It wasn't a big funeral, honestly, and that side of the family I don't really see that much, but I really wanted to know my roots. And every time I go to my grandma's house, either side of the family, like my mom's side or my dad's side or whoever's house that really know that, you know, our family history, family tree, I make it a point to dive into it. Like, I want to know so I can pass it on to my children.
Yeah.
And even my brothers, you know, my brothers, my sisters, because they're not going to ask these questions. I'm the oldest. I'm the one that's actually interested in finding out. And everybody's just so in the moment now or into the future that they don't really take the time to think about how their family got there, you know, which is very important because these are the people that paved the way for us to be in America. And I think that's awesome. To leave your home country, to sacrifice all the things that you've known up until that point, to give your literally legacy, your grandchild and so on, a better life from what you think it would be, then that's sacrifice that someone gave to me, and I have to pay respects to that. So I want to at least learn my family tree.
Yeah, of course.
And I asked, when I was there at the funeral, my uncle, I tried asking my dad, and like, I don't know. There's so much complications, like, no one could just give me a straight answer. Okay, this is your great-grandpa, this is your great-grandma, I got that. Yeah, but your great-grandpa was already, you know, he had a kid prior to being your great-grandma, so this person had kids with that guy, or this girl, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, fuck, I can't, somebody needs to write this down because I have bad memory on top. I'm not going to remember all this. And even then, they try to tell me as much as they could, but it was just so complicated. This family tree would probably look like weeds. It's not a tree, bro. It's so many branches, and then, you know, the roots are sticking out of the ground. That's what my family looks like.
Yeah.
At least on my dad's side. But But yeah, I think it's important to learn your history, man, because that's really who you came from. That's who you are, blood-wise, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still need to learn. There's so much I need to learn. I found out, where my Hawaiian actually comes from. It's only on one side of the family. I'm not too much Hawaiian, but I am. I'm a lot of Filipino. I know that. I don't know. I got to find out the answers to all these things, and they're all getting old too. The people that I actually know are all getting old, so I gotta hurry up and I gotta ask them. I gotta know things.
Time is of the essence.
Do you know your family tree, history, where they're from, when they moved here, what happened there?
Not completely. No, I do not.
How far can you go back?
I couldn't go into specifics, but I could go to my great grandparents on both sides.
Okay. That's about as far as I can go back to.
Yeah, because whenever I go back to Maui, we go and visit my grandpa's sister, and they kind of have. I would say they have their own graveyard of family members. They
made their own graveyard.
They have their own. So
Wow.
whenever we go visit my grandpa's sister, whenever we go back to Maui, we always visit her. But whenever we go visit her, we always stop by the store to get flowers, and then we go greet my great grandma and grandpa because they have their tombstone there.
Where's it at? Is it like, did they just pick a plot of land and they just dug it and put them there?
Yeah, because they kind of live on this like
Plantation.
hidden dirt. Yeah,
Whoa.
hidden like dirt street.
Whoa.
You kind of it's off of like a smaller street, but it's a dirt street that kind of leads up to this path of houses, and they kind of have this big plot of land.
So they own land.
A little bit.
That? Wow.
It's her house is. I mean, she lives by herself. My grandpa's sister. The house is pretty old.
Yeah.
And like that whole area is kind of old, but yeah.
As with all Hawaiian places,
Yeah.
unless you live in Oahu, where all the fucking houses are new. Well, not all of them, but the tourist places. Oh man, good times, bro. So my great-grandma. Every time I've only been to that I can remember from my family that I was close with, I have been to 3 funerals. I really don't remember them all. It's so bad, but the only 3 that I remember, 4 now. My great grandma on my mom's side, her husband, which is my great grandpa, and then my dad's dad, and then this one, which is my dad's grandma, so my great grandma on my dad's side. After the first 2 passed, they kind of passed like 2 years after each other. So my great grandma passed, and she was the nicest person I've ever got the chance to meet and share life with. I was raised in her household. She would always do the sneak money into your hand every time.
Yeah.
I'm not visit because I lived there, but she was so nice. Like, you would never see her get frustrated. And when she did, it was just cute, because old lady. But she took care of everyone.
Yeah.
And hearing stories from my mom, my grandma, about how amazing she was as a mother and a sister and everything in between. Like, after she passed, and then, I guess after 2 years, my great grandpa passed. I don't know. It might have been loneliness. I don't know. I don't know what did it to him, or old age. I hope it was old age, whatever. But after those 2 passed, I just started thinking about it. I was like, in remembrance of them, I tried to make it a point to take a lesson from each and every person that passed that had an impact in my life. So for my grandma, kindness, like in all aspects of the word. Deep kindness, shallow kindness, just kindness in general, kindness to strangers, love, like that unconditional love, that love that you can't teach.
Yeah.
You just do and you learn along the way. Just that, and so I try to. So I guess I've learned 4 lessons now, or at least reflected on 4 lessons since I've had 4 great grandparents or grandparents pass away, and it's awesome to pay respects to them in that way, to just remember them and learn something from them, and then carry that part of them with you on in the rest of your life, so you can pass it down, and somebody's going to remember you for that, So sharing their stories with other people, your kids, it's very important. That's why I make it a point with everyone that, you know, memories and sharing your stories with people and getting connected with them on a personal level, it's going to carry on generations until fucking humanity ceases to exist. And I think it's so important that people do that. It's important, dude. I don't know. It fills my cup. Makes me happy every time I think about it.
Definitely.
And who wouldn't want to be remembered when they die?
Yeah.
Fuck, man, I do. I don't know what you'll remember me for, but maybe this podcast, I don't know.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. But, so yeah, I went to Hawaii. I was there for like 5 days. I don't remember. Already don't remember. Just got back 2 days ago. Man, that was a fucking trip, bro. So I went 2 months ago. That was just a visit. I think I talked about it before. If not, it was my brother's graduation, mom's birthday, and my niece was born not too earlier than that. Yeah, and then this time was just funeral. But I went down with my dad and my two brothers on my dad's side, which, you know, I never really got to do that except one other time, which is the last time I went with them, was my grandpa, or, you know, our grandpa's death, the funeral. But of course, every time I go down there, I have to make it a point to see my mom, you know. So I was trying to see, you know, what are the plans, Dad? Can I go see Mom for a little bit, say hi? I don't know. It was just made up on the spot if I could go see them.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah. I took one of my auntie's cars to go surprise my mom. I always do that. Every time I go down, I don't tell my mom, I surprise her. And if I don't surprise her, then I surprise someone else in my family.
Yeah.
Surprised her. My sister helped me out with that. Hung out for a couple hours, just say hi, and then went back to the hotel. The next day, I think it was just a shopping day. Went to the mall, whatever. Yada yada yada. It was cool. Just bonding in Hawaii with my brothers that weren't raised there, like I was raised there. Just to show them their Hawaiian side, and just I'm trying to instill some gratefulness, you know, gratitude in their minds early.
Yeah.
Because if they don't understand what that is, as they turn into teenagers, then it's, you know, it's going to be a lot harder for them to learn on their own. You might as well just introduce them to the idea of being grateful and their family history. That's why I ask all these questions, because I'm not doing it just for me. I'm doing it for my family, and also trying to be a role model for my brothers to appreciate things.
In your future.
Absolutely. So, yeah, that one day, or the second day, we were just driving around, shopping, doing whatever, eating good food. Oh, speaking of food, tangent, bro. I fucking typed something down here. Let me see.
Food.
Bro. Oh, yeah. There's so much food in Hawaii. Like, you would go to, like, Cali, and you see there's a whole district for food trucks, right? Or there's a little hole in the walls for food that's good, that's rare, or food that you don't normally get. If you go to Hawaii, well, I don't know any other islands too well, but if you go to Oahu, that place, every strip mall is going to have a restaurant that you've never been in. Every strip mall has a hole in the wall. Everything on Waikiki, you know, it's like the strip, the Las Vegas strip of, you know, Oahu. It's like, it's either fine dining, fine shopping, or like high-end shopping, or different food spots.
Yeah.
And if you ever met Hawaiians, or, you know, if you know too many or a lot of Hawaiians in your life, then you're gonna know they're big people. They're not, you don't really see too much skinny Hawaiians.
Yeah. All that
it's
rice.
Yes, rice. It's probably the state food, I guess. I don't know. Fuck, man. Everything out there is so bad for you, but it's so good.
All that rice and all that spam.
You're never going to see the most healthiest Hawaiian. I'll tell you that. And that's not a diss, bro, because we eat good, bro.
Always.
We're eating good.
Always.
Not everything's fried, but we got katsu. You know, we take a little bit from, you know, our Asian people, our Filipinos.
Melting pot. It's a melting pot.
Yeah, it is really a melting pot for Asians. What did I say? Oh, yeah, it's almost impossible to find, like, you know how there's fucking Bowlology out here, or all that vegan shit in Vegas, those hipster places. You'll find zero of that in Hawaii. And I tried looking every time I'm on the road. It's either some Korean barbecue place, or some Japanese curry place, some ramen, or some Vietnamese, or it's just a melting pot of Asian food, but not the vegan or healthiest
Yeah.
options. I have not seen a healthy option in Hawaii, and that's
Yeah.
why everybody just eats good out there. Man, it's crazy. It tastes great. It's one of the best foods that you'll probably ever try. You should probably go. Food
Definitely.
capital. This is definitely a food capital, but yeah, it's not gonna be good for you in the long run. Sidebar, yeah.
Cheat day.
Yeah, dude.
Cheat week.
Every time you're there, you have to just accept the fact that you're on vacation.
Yeah.
That's what my brother told me when we landed. I was like, bro, I'm trying to work out. He's about to get into high school, and he was like, yeah, I'm missing practice this week. I was like, fuck, man. Dad wants to go to Jack in the Box. I was like, I don't want to eat this. He's like, me neither, but fuck it, we're in Hawaii. I was like, oh,
Hey,
you're right.
there
dude.
it is, the
You
vacation
know,
mentality.
Damn, he really pulled a me on him, or pulled a me on me.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, this guy's learning too much.
Dang.
But yeah, so we ended up eating, just roaming a little bit on the second day. Third day was a funeral, small funeral, only because, she was my great grandma, and all the people that, her friends, they probably already passed away, or the family members that she had already passed, so everyone else was there. After that, we just ate together as a family, went our separate ways. The next day, I don't know, probably a barbecue, or I don't remember. Probably a barbecue that we had with another side of my family, not necessarily that side. And then I think it was the last day, Saturday. I could be getting it all wrong, but that day was very, very, very important to me, and here is why.
Tell me more.
So the only other time that any part of my dad's side and my mom's side were in the same vicinity of each other was that I can remember was when I graduated in 2011. So that was a big day for me. I'll never forget that day. My mom flew up, my aunties flew up just to see me graduate because they cared for me, and that was awesome. They showed me love. And then we had a little barbecue at my house after that, and I think they made me perform a dance. I think it's on my YouTube shit. It might be private though. Don't look. They had my brother's dance with my cousin, and then my siblings on my mom's side were too young to come up on the flight, so it was just my mom and dad there. But having them in the same place together, because when they had me, they separated. Well, they weren't necessarily together. They raised me a little bit, and then they went their separate ways. But to have them there for that big of a moment for me, it was, I wouldn't say life-changing, but it meant the world to me.
Yeah.
In a weird way. So I just started practicing gratitude, and that was a big moment that I remember, and I always reflect on that and appreciate it. And so on that last day that I was there, this past Saturday, it was a free day. We didn't really have anything to do. We were leaving on Sunday, and I told my dad, hey, we're trying to go, my mom's trying to go to the beach, or I'm trying to go to the beach, and my mom's trying to set it up.
Yeah.
So she's going to come pick us up in the morning, take me and my brothers, my dad's side brothers, and we're going to go with her. And so morning of, woke the brothers up, and like, hey, we're going to the beach. If you don't wake up, because they're so hard to wake up. The little one, at least.
You snooze, you lose.
Very
Literally.
snooze and very lose all the time. So mom picked us up. We went to go back to the house, prepare for the beach, pack everything, got some Jack in the Box on the way there, just for some people to snack on while we're there.
Yep.
And then we got there at like 10 o'clock, and we only had till like 2:30, so maybe like 4 hours to enjoy it. And it meant a lot only because, well, not only, but one, that's the second time in my life that my dad's side and my mom's side came together in some sort of fashion, in a good way. My mom picked us up. My brothers were there. And then my siblings, for the first time, got to meet my siblings on my dad's side for the first time, and that, I was already happy at 9 o'clock when I was on the way to know that this was going to happen.
Yeah.
And then when I got to the beach, my brother and his girlfriend showed up on my mom's side, my sister and her baby showed up with her boyfriend, and my cousin showed up, all on my mom's side, and then my brothers were there, and I was introducing them to each other. And just showing that, I don't know, would you call it blind love, or just I don't know. This is the only love that I've felt, or it's the kind of love that I feel every time I go to Hawaii. It's just there. There's no hate, there's no animosity towards anyone. It's like, man, you're a part of us now. If you're with us, you're a part of us.
Your family.
It really is. And seeing how welcoming my mom's side was to my brothers, I didn't know it was going to be like that. I already knew, but to see that for the first time with my own eyes, and seeing how my little brother on my dad's side would go out, you know, and he took the boogie board because he was like, oh man, all these other kids are boogie boarding. I want to learn how.
Yeah.
And I told my brother on my mom's side, Titus, go teach him how to boogie board real quick because he knows how. So he went out there and taught him how to boogie board and catch some waves. And I was like, bro, this day cannot get any better. I am so fulfilled by seeing both sides of my family and the people that I invest in my love for, and they're loving each other. And like, dude, I can't explain it, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop smiling internally.
Yeah. No, I'm sure it's one of those times where you see everything happening and you kind of just sit back and you enjoy it. It's blissful.
Nothing like it.
It's blissful.
Absolutely. That is crazy, bro. I don't know. And see my niece again. She's a little chunky chunk now. I think she's like 12 pounds.
Tito Ryan.
Yeah. Give me that. She was born like 5 pounds. She's 12 now. 12 pounds. And she's only like about to be 3 months. So you know she's eating good, just like every Hawaiian.
Of course.
You live in Hawaii, you're gonna have a chunky baby, and that's that, dude.
Accept it.
And I took my older little brother on my dad's side, Wahinehookae, and took him surfing with me for the first time. And my uncle, mom's side obviously, I told him when he got to the beach, he came a little later. I was like, I'm not the best teacher, Uncle. Can you go and teach, my little brother how to surf a little bit? He was like, yeah, man, I'll take you out there. I'll take him out there. We went out there for at least 45 minutes just trying to help him catch waves, because he taught everyone in our family. He knows everything about the swells, the high tide, how to surf, what kind of board he might need.
Yeah.
He knows everything about it. He's straight up knows it all.
Yeah.
And another moment where I was like, man, this is amazing. Like, my uncle taught me how to surf, and I learned through him and also my siblings, because they already knew at the time, because I would only try and learn every time I come back to visit. And then he's teaching my little brother there, and he's catching waves. He's falling off, but he's having a blast. Just seeing that happiness and the good times that he's having, learning something new, experiencing it for the first time. And you know how I feel about doing anything for the first time.
Yep.
The first time, best time.
Yeah.
And that happened. I don't know, man. That 4.5 hours went by so fast, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, dude.
Absolutely.
Mom dropped us off back off at the hotel. Met up with Dad, and I think we had dinner or something. And then the next day, we're just packing, dropped off the car, and ate food one more time. And then we left. Oh, Zippies. Of course we had to get Zippies before we go.
Chili Frank.
That's exactly what I got.
Of course.
Me and my brother got it. But
course.
also, let me put you on, if you go to Zippies, get the Orange Bang. It's a drink.
Ooh.
It's basically a soda, but it tastes like creamsicle. The ice cream bar, whatever. Bro, that shit was bussin'.
Bussin'.
Dude, yeah, I don't really care for Zippies, but everyone likes it anyway.
Yeah. Hype.
Fuck, that was a lot, man. There's so many things, bro. I could probably unpack it a lot more. Oh, wait.
What else you got?
One more thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I hit all my notes here.
Of course.
Fuck, dude, there's actually more.
Dude, we got all the time. Let's go.
It's my episode today.
Go.
It's my episode today.
Ryan's episode featuring Dane.
Shit balls. It made me think when you get your final goodbyes at the casket and you say bye and then, pay your respects, or just think in your head all the memories you had as you're looking at their corpse or whatever. Sounds a little dark, but that's not what I meant. It made me think of every time that you say goodbye to people, or every time that you spend with people that you love, or friends, family, whatever. All those things that you think of when you see someone that's already passed, those things that you wish you could have said to them, I mean, I know people tweet about this all the time. I see a lot of people, like, every time someone passes, like, don't wait till it's too late to tell people how you love them, all that shit. That's absolutely true, but also, you know, even when they're still alive and you're about to say bye to them, like, don't tell them all these sweet things so late, like right before they go. You know, just, you have all this time with people, you hang out with somebody, and you could use that whole time. Just throw in little sentences that make them, you know, understand how appreciated they are and how much you love them. Don't cram it all into the, you know, the last 5 minutes of the day.
Yeah.
Just every time you talk to somebody, work in a way to say that you appreciate them or love them or whatever.
Something meaningful.
Because people want to hear that. They're not going to ask for it.
Yeah.
But I know I would want to hear it every time that I hang out with somebody,
Yeah,
whether I hang out with them every fucking day or not.
Yeah.
And it makes saying that final goodbye a lot easier, and you don't really have that much regret or, you know, oh, I wish I could have did this or said this. I hope that they knew that I love them.
Yeah.
They're going to know that from the start if you set that tone with them every time you talk to them, you know?
Yeah.
So just don't wait till it's too late. Just use the time. Every time that you see them, those are your opportunities to express the love and care that you have for somebody. And I hope you guys start doing that, man. I'm just starting to I just realized that on this trip, but I'm going to start implementing that in my life.
Yeah.
I think it might lead to a more fulfilling life. So.
Yeah, and I know it kind of goes back to, I believe, was it our last episode? To be, it's been a long week. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I know one of our last episodes, the thing we left you guys off on was, or the call to action, I guess, we left for you guys was to text someone that you love them or that you're thinking about. You know, like it's just like if you think about somebody,
let them know.
Don't wait. Don't be like, I'll text them. Just send a text.
Come on, dude.
It takes 5 seconds.
And they know that. I think the only reason stopping them is, it sounds stupid to say, but I'm pretty sure people think it's like, oh, you know, I don't feel comfortable. What if they feel some type of way? Or it's because they're scared. Are you scared to tell somebody that you care for them? Is that weird? I think society's built up this whole facade of like, man, you gotta be a man about things, or you gotta, you know, stop being so vulnerable, have thick skin. Yes, have thick skin, of course. But be vulnerable when you should be vulnerable. Yeah. And people don't understand those opportunities that they have to be vulnerable, so they just keep it to themselves. And when the opportunity presents itself, they just keep it anyway, because this whole time they've been keeping it to themselves. They don't really know. So once you start practicing gratitude or just showing love to people in ways that you're not comfortable with, which obviously anything uncomfortable is going to give you the most growth. And there's no bad way that could go wrong. Yeah. Hey, bro, thinking of you. Love you, man. I appreciate it. That's it. I do that. Well, not too much anymore, but I do that. I know I could do more than that. And I encourage all of you guys to do that. Everyone should do that. That shit is so awesome to get. Just a text, dude. But if you could call them, or if you could just say, hey, let's meet up for a drink, or
let's catch up.
Boom. You tell them that shit, that might change their life. You really don't know.
It might change yours. You never know, too.
It absolutely might. You could tell that to a stranger, too. Hey, bro, I like your hair, man. Yeah. Hey, sis, I love that hat. Exactly.
The smallest actions could make the biggest impact.
Bro, just do it and you guys will understand. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, just try.
I mean, you don't know what everybody's going through. You don't know, and you'll never know. And it's not your responsibility to know. Yeah. But you never know. You reaching out could be what that person needs.
Exactly.
And like I said, it's not your responsibility and it's not on you. But you never know that reaching out could be what someone needs.
I think my mom said this when I was leaving. She's like, the greatest gift, or the most fulfilling thing you could do in the world is to give. And that aligns with my life purpose, which I haven't really said to you guys, but maybe another episode. But once you get that feeling of giving to someone, obviously when your cup is full too, you have to give to yourself, but giving to yourself and giving to someone, and then the payback is so much more than just doing for yourself. Yeah. Right? But it is very important to make sure your cup is full first.
Of course.
Because if you wear yourself thin, you're going to be in a world of fucking depression and hurt and all that shit.
You have to be the priority.
Yes, absolutely.
You yourself have to be the priority to yourself.
But once you get that straight, bro, giving is the best gift you can have. Really, just sharing the connection, sharing the love in any way possible. It's up to you to decide which way you want to do it. But yes, that is the goal. Please get out there and try and do it.
Man, oh man.
My goodness.
Heavy.
Yeah, dude.
Good but heavy. I don't know if I can handle all this weight. Just kidding.
Hey, squatty. One more thing.
Of course.
There was just another moment that I want to share with you guys. Me and my dad don't really hang out like that. So it's always an event for me. I always look forward to it when, it's just me and him, or maybe even me, him, and my uncle. And we had one of those moments in Hawaii. Didn't really plan for it, but it happened. So, we're downtown, Waikiki. It's Thursday night, I think. I forgot to say it. But the kids were asleep because I think I took them to the beach, Waikiki Beach, down the street. And they were already knocked out, so adults said, hey, I'm trying to throw some darts, because my dad grew up throwing darts.
Mm-hmm.
So they went to a bar, and I told them I was going to meet up. Oh, this is the night when I went to go see my mom.
Okay.
And so I drove back to Waikiki. It's just like driving on the strip, bro. It's fucking bullshit.
Through the city.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. All these signs that don't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I parked, dropped the car off to wherever we were at. Started walking, and then I get to this bar that they're at. Go inside. My dad's throwing darts with my uncle and my auntie, and I don't know. I know that those are the moments that me and my dad will bond, because it wasn't just me and him, but there's no kids involved, there's no one else around.
Mm-hmm.
The drinks are involved because everyone for the most part might speak a little bit of their mind when they're a little tipsy tips,
of course,
sure, and that's kind of what my dad is sometimes. And we talked a little bit about what's going on in my life, and we played darts. So we played doubles, me and my uncle versus my dad and auntie. And I've never played darts with my dad. And in my history, my dad was good at every sport that I was good at, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball, he was great at. Volleyball, he was great at. Bowling, he was amazing at. Everything else he was just okay at.
Yeah.
So for baseball, for me, not tooting my own horn, I don't know if I could have been, but if I stayed with baseball as a child until my age now, I would probably be in the MLB. I think I was that good as a pitcher back then.
Oh, my bad, Otani.
Hey,
my bad, Otani.
Hey, Otani. Bro. I was really good, but my mindset wasn't there because, every year I would play for this team that wasn't doing so well, and I resented the sport because I kept losing because my team wasn't as good.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying I was the best at everything, but I was a really good pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
So on and so forth. I quit baseball when I moved to Vegas, started football, injured my shoulder. Dance became priority. Long story short. So I was great at baseball. Volleyball, never really had any experience doing it as a child or even a teenager, but I've always liked playing it. So when I was deployed in Afghanistan, me and my roommate, there was a volleyball tournament that we had. It was a base full of Europeans, so you got Spaniards, you got the Romanians, you got even locals, the Afghanians, Jesus Christ, Afghans. They had their own team, and we had a team of like almost every fucking country.
Yeah.
And we ended up winning, and I had a fucking blast, dude, because they were fucking good. There were some people that would 1v1 anyone, and they would win. And we didn't have any
volleyball 1v1s, wow.
Yeah, imagine. But yeah, I won that, and I think I did pretty fucking good in that, and I always had a liking for volleyball.
Of course.
And then, what was the other one I was saying? Bowling. Man, grew up bowling. My dad always used to take me, and his dad also used to take him. So, ipso facto, I became a bowler. And that, like I said, I think in the first podcast, a little fun fact, I am a bowler. So come at me.
If you want the smoke is free.
Smell my balls, just saying. I got the scented balls for you.
Smell the balls. Guess the scent.
Oh, shit. I don't remember my highest score, but I think it's in the 270s somewhere. Whatever. Not flexing, just saying.
If you want the smoke, send the invite.
It's been a while, so you have an edge. But yeah, so playing darts with him. Oh, yeah. And then when I was deployed too, we would always have dart tournaments every weekend. And I won at least 3 of them with my partner. And I don't know, it was just weird that I kind of fell into these footsteps that my dad did when he played sports. And I don't know, it was just pretty cool. And I beat him. I think we played 5 games. We at least won 3. Man.
Hey, shoot or shoot.
That's what I'm saying.
Shoot or shoot.
I'm just saying, bro, I'm taking the crown from my dad. I'm the dad. No,
Passing of the torch.
Give me that, bro. Bro, that was so fun, bro. I don't know. That's why it meant so much to me, and that's why I wanted to share it. You know, just another reason to be grateful and like.
Definitely.
I don't know, man. That was what a trip, bro. There was just had so many ups, not too many downs. Like the only down was the funeral, but even then,
yeah,
my thought process was in an upward spiral. So it was good. It was just so much different areas of my brain being worked.
Yeah.
Emotionally and mentally, of course.
Definitely. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's all I got in my notes, but bro, that shit was amazing.
No, I would definitely say obviously it was you went there for a sad reason, I would say, for the funeral. But I would say the overall outcome of it, you said the word earlier, but I would say fulfilling. Fulfilling.
Isn't that weird, bro? You could turn that shit upside down if you really wanted to, and it's all perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can go out to a funeral and just mope around all the time, or you could turn it into life-changing, fulfilling moments for you. It depends how you look at it, and depends what you do about it. And it also helps that you have a supporting cast, such as an amazing family, amazing friends, just people open-minded and willing to just share with you. And that's why it comes back to just giving, man. Giving is the best thing you could do for somebody or anybody. Selfless giving, of course.
Yes.
Not selfish. Very different.
Selfless. And just hello heater.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Yeah, sure.
glad you rejoined us. But yeah, just surround yourself with gooder people.
It really is. If you surround yourself with gooder people, that equals good times.
Yes.
Why do you think we made this fucking name like that? Yeah. It just falls together. That's what it is, dude. It's that simple. It's a mantra.
Yes.
It's not just a name.
No.
It's an action to live by. Be around who you want to be around, dude, because they might not be around for too long either. And neither will you, so get out there and do it. Just fucking do that shit, bro. Just go out there and do it.
Do it. No hesitation.
No hezzy, baby.
No hezzy.
No hezzy.
Just
gang.
do.
Yeah, dude.
Man. Oh, some deep stuff.
Yeah, bro. I brought the tractor out.
Yeah, you brought the
Caterpillar.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you call this. It's a crane. No, it's not a crane.
Whatever it is. Man. This episode was, I would say, fulfilling. Man.
I hope so.
I hope it was fulfilling for you guys.
I hope we brought some, introspect and some things to think about. Because, fuck, man, it's so much going around you, and you might think it's like, oh, fuck, what do I got to do next? What do I? Start thinking about other people, too.
Yeah.
Because everyone's thinking I, right? Think about the people that don't even think about I, and they're running themselves thin, just giving love to everyone else. You want to be that person to fill them up, too. And show them the right way to balance it all, because balance is very important. You need to balance yourself out. Otherwise, you're going to lose yourself, and you don't want that.
Absolutely.
Man.
There's no me without you and I.
Absolutely.
No copyright, please.
Shout out to Jeremiah.
Ooh, yeah.
Plug us, produce us. Oh, man. Any closing thoughts or anything else on your end, sir?
I don't have anything other than I feel fulfilled listening to this guy talk. I hope you guys feel the same way.
Next episode, Dane's episode.
Oh.
Frickin' frackle.
But yeah, I definitely feel very fulfilled off of what he said. And yeah, I don't know, man. Just life is it's interesting. It's so interesting.
Life is.
Never take it for granted.
Please don't. And it's very short. I'll keep saying it. I'm gonna say it till I die. Life is short, baby.
It's sad but very true.
Yeah.
So spend that time wisely. The people you love, doing what you love.
Yeah, if you have an idea of what you want to do, at least try it. Because if you keep waiting around, one, it might not be there. The opportunity might not be there.
Mm-hmm.
Two, also, you could make that opportunity happen if you try hard enough. And three, you might not be there. So those are three things you have to worry about if you don't do it right now.
And I will say, what we are doing right now is perfect example. It's a perfect example.
We're not comfortable yet doing this shit. I'm still doing it because I want to do this.
Yeah.
And I hope this inspires somebody out there. It's inspiring me just talking about it.
It's inspiring me.
Let's freaking get it, baby.
We inspire each other. We're here to inspire each other.
Circle of life.
We are here to inspire you. We're here to inspire each other, and we want you guys to inspire us as well.
Yes, sir.
Just a full circle of inspiration.
Truth. All right. Well. Any questiones for the odds?
I mean, I don't know if I really had I don't know if you had anything, but I kind of had just like another call to action.
Sure, that's good enough for me.
And more so, it was just like going along, like take the time to learn about your family tree, like learn about where you came from,
learn the roots. Baby.
Yeah, take the time, because I think I think you'll feel fulfilled knowing about your history and where you've come from and where your family has come from.
It's another way to practice gratitude.
Yeah, absolutely.
You'll understand why. I'm pretty sure all of us did not come to the mainland of the USA. We weren't born here. None of us are from here. So knowing where they came from, knowing who made those choices to get us here, you got to appreciate that. Because if you're having a good life, it's not necessarily because of you. It's probably because of generations of hard decisions that people had to make just to get you into this position. Mm-hmm. And you got to pay respect to them. So yes, find out your family tree. Fucking jot that shit down. Have someone draw it in your family that is a good drawer, or fucking write it down.
Because at the end of the day, without them, we're not here.
Not here, bro. Thanos snap. Didn't exist.
That's crazy to think about, but without like the history of your family, you're not here.
All the events led to this moment that you're listening to this and wherever you're listening to.
So take the time to learn about it.
Come on, man.
So that you can gain knowledge about it, and then you can tell your kids and your wife or husbands, like, in the future, like,
you don't want to lose the history.
No,
you do not want to lose it, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Because I will say, this is kind of just going off, but my brother and I, in my family, my brother and I are the last two boys to carry on my last name, Wahinehookae. When my grandpa told me that, I was like,
tough.
That's
pressure.
That's I definitely felt a lot of pressure from that, but it's like, dang, I'm carrying the future of this last name, which is freaking crazy.
Sheesh.
But it means a lot to me.
Yeah.
It means so much to me that I am doing that. And yeah, it's just, man, it was crazy.
Our choices are going to affect our grandkids' choices. Just saying, You want your seeds to have great fucking opportunities? Make it happen.
Absolutely.
Make it happen for them. Don't just think about yourself. Think about others. But at the same time, balance it with the thoughts of yourself. That's not easy, and I'll tell you that right now. I'm going through that too. And we're here to talk to you if you want.
Yeah.
Open book.
DMs are always open.
Please ask us questions.
Slide
I want to engage.
through.
Come through.
Please. Please. Say what's up. I don't care.
Yeah.
You don't have to talk about anything. Just say hi.
I'll say hi back.
course.
Yeah, I might leave you on red if I'm busy.
Ooh.
But I'll get back to you.
Of course.
Yeah.
In a timely manner.
Yes, of course, of course.
I don't want to give a shout out to some friends because I know they kind of brand supporting brands.
Brand supporting brand, local businesses, of course. Of course. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Okay. Let me double check on how to spell it right. But shout outs to my boys, Charlie, Angelo, and Frankie Toe Bar.
Yeah. Shouts.
They're starting this little thing on Instagram. Damn, what is it called? Well, I know what it's called, but how do you spell it? Their name on Instagram is Solventory, Soleventory. So they're going to be selling some of their shoes. You could buy their shoes, sell through them, I think, and trade with them. So I guess it's kind of like a consignment thing they're doing on Instagram. They got some heat. They got some heat, bro. Check them out on Instagram, bro. Yeah. I hope they do well. I know they will do well. They already got 100 followers in like 1 day, so shit. Plug me back, bro.
Props.
You better plug me back, bro. What the fuck? No free clout? No.
Sub for sub. Shout out for shout out.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them, bro. Shout out to everyone else that's supporting us, rocking with us.
Yes, thank you so much.
I appreciate it, bro.
I know. We probably over say it, but we can't say it enough.
Really?
That we thank everybody for their support.
It means that much to us.
Yes, it really does. And I'm sorry if we sound like a broken record every time we say thank you, but we genuinely mean it.
Facts.
Like from the bottoms of our hearts.
The very bottoms.
Like, thank you very, very much.
Yeah. Well, I think that about wraps it up, guys.
Put a bow on it.
Stick a fork in it. It's done. All right, then.
Yeah, that was episode 4. Thank you again for joining us. And
like, subscribe, share, whatever you want to do.
Hey, be safe out there. We know the world is kind of crazy right now.
Oh yeah.
The Delta variant is out there and very, very dangerous. So be safe.
Be smart.
Be smart. Be safe. And yeah.
See you next week.
We love you guys. We appreciate you, and we'll catch you next time.
See ya.
Bye.